I do not care for liberation. I would rather go to 100,000 hells doing good to others silently like the spring. This is my religion. With these beautiful quotes of Swami Vivekananda, I'd like to say hi to everyone. This is a continuation of my videos on ignited minds written by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. For great men, religion is a way of making friends. But for small, it is a fighting tool. He has told these lines in view of Biju Patnaik, the then Chief Minister of Odisha. He was a man with a tremendous personality whose love for nation has transcended politics. Biju Patnaik was a friend of Indonesian President Sukarno. He was also a pilot. So when on the airway plane, he landed to Indonesia when Sukarno was in the first flush of his fatherhood. His wife has given birth to a baby girl and they were pondering over the name. He asked his friend Biju Patnaik, who had in his mind the clouds that had greeted the child's birth. So he suggested them the Sanskrit equivalence, and the world's largest Muslim nation leader's daughter got a Hindu name, Megwati. In few course of the years, she'll be the vice president and then the president of Indonesia. So for great men, religion is a way of making friends, and for small, it's a fighting tool. Once Dr. Kalam was addressing a 200 final year students at Anna University, engineering students. So one student asked him the question about Dr. Amartya Sen, a Nobel laureate's statement about nuclear proliferation, nuclear weapon test that was conducted in May 1998 by India. It may be ill-conceived. So he asked, a statement from such a great personality cannot be overdone with. Dr. Kalam replied, India has been invaded in 3,000 years by a succession of emperors, British, French, Dutch, and their aspiration was of spreading their religion or stealing the wealth of India. So why is it that India never invaded any country? Were our kings weak? Were they not strong enough? But this has been the culture of India, to be tolerant to all religion. They have understood the importance of independence, the implication of being in slavery. We have got our independence at a very, very important cause, at the cost of life of great number of people, sacrifices of number of people. This cannot be just loosely gone. We need to defend it. So we need strength, military strength, economic prosperity, strength, respect, strength, and not weakness. Remember this. क्षमा बुद्धि उस भुजंग को जिसके पास करल हो, उसे क्या जो दंतहीन विश्वरहित सरल हो. For a people and a nation to rise to the highest, we must have common memories of great heroes. Like Britain, it had common leaders to admire, like Lord Nelson. Japanese were proud of being one people. They were proud of their one culture. And because of that, they stood from the humiliating military defeat to a triumphant economic victory. After Germany was shed to ashes after Second World War, still it rose. Why? Because they were proud of their past. They were proud of their culture. If Germany can be a greater nation. Why can't India? Unfortunately, our historic forces have not given us a common memory, that common leaders. It was always religiously manipulated. We were told by British, who basically wanted to divide and rule, that Mughals were Muslim rulers and Rajputs were Hindu rulers. Was that so? I don't believe. I believe that they were Indian leaders. They were Indian rulers. Our past will be there with us forever. So it has to be nurtured in good faith, not destroyed in exercises of political one-upmanship. When A.R. Rahman, who is a Muslim, sings Vande Mataram, it echoes in the soul of every Indian, whatever religion he is. So, in India, the core culture goes beyond time. It precedes the arrival of Islam, it precedes the arrival of Christianity. Every religion is given the equivalent importance. Our culture is diversity. Our culture is diverse. We have unity in diversity in our culture. We must follow Indian culture. So greatest danger to our sense of unity and our sense of purpose come from those ideologists who seek to divide the people. What are we fearful? That our religion, our community, religious community will not be protected. But let me tell you that the Indian Constitution bestows on all citizens total equality under its protective umbrella. So why can't we develop a cultural, not religious context for our heritage that serves to make Indians of us all? We should be an Indian before anything, before being a part of any religion. We must follow the Indian culture. What is Indian culture? Helping others out of one's selfishness, being always on the right track, always following the code of conduct that will never lead you to evil causes. The developed India. This was the vision of Dr. Kalam. It will be a network of prosperous villages that is empowered by telemedicine, teleeducation, e-commerce, biotechnology, bioscience, and agricultural science and industrial development. The political leaders that would be working with the zeal born of knowledge, and the nation will be bigger for them than their political parties. The most important and urgent task that is before us is to bring unity. India is a country with 1 billion people, with numerous religion and communities. It offers a wide spectrum of ideologies besides geographical diversity. This should be our strength, not weakness. However, fragmented thinking, compartmentalized planning, and isolated efforts are not yielding results. So our vision should be to create a strong, harmonious India with our unity. Remember, there are success stories among failure. There is hope among chaos, promise among problems. We are 1 billion people with multiple faiths and ideologies. We need a national vision to amalgamate into one. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button and do subscribe my channel. Stay tuned for more videos.